Hi, this is George from California. It's March 3rd, 2022. Going to share some thoughts about dealing with MS. If you have some time, have a seat. So, dealing with MS, dealing with disease, dealing with life, it's a process. We're all going to go through it. This year, I've been having real bad back spasms. It goes from like a 1 or a 2 to a 9 or a 10. For about a week I had them. Don't have them right now, but anyhow, Tylenol, Aleve, antispasmodics, CBD, THC, heat, hot showers. Finally, after about a week, got a hold of the pain in a way. But that's just part of the disease process. With MS, we deal with spasticity. Also, last year, having some pain right here. I thought it was like costochondritis, inflammation between your ribs. It happens with age. Talked to a doctor, endocrinologist, and he wanted to do colonoscopy and endoscopy, but insurance wasn't right. So I waited about 5 or 6 months. This year, went and saw a doctor. She says, I don't think we'll do that, but we're going to do a CT. Got the CT results, and apparently have a mass right here on my liver. So that'll be this right here. So, and he recommended MRI. So me and my wife, we talked about it. I've had MS for almost 40 years. Been on immunomodifiers, immunomodifiers for about 25 years. Interferon, Ammonix, Copaxone, Tecfidera, and for the last 4 or 5 years, Ocrevus. So if I was to develop some type of cancer, it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't, you know. So anyway, go through these thoughts about, well, you have to process it, right? I mean, it's not a diagnosis that I've got cancer, but it's a possibility. And so I started processing, about my life and how it's gone, and, and actually, didn't really have a problem with it. I didn't. I mean, my wife and I, we had some moments of sadness, thinking like this really could be happening. I could really be dealing with cancer. But I thought, heck, I've had a good life. If I had cancer, I don't think I'd be running around trying to see the world and catch up with everything, saying goodbye to everybody. I wouldn't be about that. I think I've lived with peace, and I've lived a good life for most of my life, all of my life actually. But this is a positive statement because we got the MRI and it's an hemangioma. It's just a bunch of blood vessels there. It's benign. Nothing's gonna come out of it. They don't operate or anything. But it's just the experience of having to deal with the possibility of maybe having cancer and having to deal with the dying process for about 2 weeks. That was kind of tough. But anyway, I'm all about living and dealing with MS. I think probably what I would say is just enjoy life. So everybody knows it wasn't going to last forever anyway, right? Just enjoy life, man. One day at a time. If you have to, learn to manage your symptoms, have passion, even when you're depressed, down and out, have passion about working through it, getting out of it, slow down, take it easy, do the things that are important. Just because I don't have to go see different places or do things doesn't mean somebody else doesn't have their stuff. Deal with your stuff. I dealt with my stuff. There's people that are important in your life. Give them lots of love. They say you can't love your children enough. Well, I would agree with that, but I think you can't hug them enough either. So hug them, especially when they're little, because when they're older, they won't let you hug them that much. So anyway, doing good. Doing really good. I just wanted to share that. MS is not a death sentence. It's a challenge. It may get you down, but don't let it get you out. There's a lot of good stuff out there. You know, it wasn't your fault. You didn't cause this. You know, figure it out. Talk to somebody. There isn't just one way. There's lots of ways to deal with it. Figure out what works with you. This is George from California. Have a great day. Love the one you're with. Love them. Lots of self-care. Take care. Namaste.